Jesus explains the coming judgment and great tribulation. Now we continue our journey, and the commander, together with his healed wife, and 2 of his first sub-commanders accompany me. But the chief and his wife take Jonael into their midst, confer with him, and question him about various things of the Jewish religion, and what in it has reference to me. And the gout-ridden man healed in the first village takes a most attentive part in this conversation. But I walk with the 7 daughters of Jonael and his wife. They also ask me about many things that will soon befall the world, Jerusalem and Rome, and I give them kind answers, and show them how the secret prince of the world will soon be judged, and, shortly afterwards, everything that belongs to him. At the same time, I also show them the end of the world, and a general judgment like that of the times of Noah. And they ask me in deep amazement when and how this will happen. But I say to them, my dear daughters, as it was in Noah's time, so it will also be then. Love will decrease and become completely cold. Faith in a pure teaching of life and knowledge of God revealed to men from the heavens will be transformed into a darkest, dead superstition, full of lies and deceit. And the rulers will once again make use of men like animals, and will have them slaughtered in cold blood and without conscience, if they do not submit to the will of the shining power without protest. The powerful will plague the poor with all kinds of pressure, and will persecute and suppress every freer spirit with all means. And thus a tribulation will come among men, as there has never been one on earth. But then the days will be shortened, because of the many chosen ones who will be found among the poor. For if this does not happen, even the chosen ones could perish. But from now on 1,000 years will pass until then, and not 1,000 years again. But then I will send the same angels as you see them here now, with a great trumpet call among the poor people. These will awaken the spiritually dead people of the earth, as it were, from the graves of their night. And like a pillar of fire rolling from one end of the world to the other, these many millions of awakened ones will rush over all the world powers, and no one will be able to offer them any resistance. From then on, the earth will again become a paradise, and I will guide my children along the right path forever. But during the course of 1,000 years following that, the Prince of Darkness shall be freed for a very short period of 7 years and a few months and days for his own sake, either for his total fall or for a possible return. In the first case, the earth will then be transformed into an eternal dungeon according to its innermost part, but the outer earth will remain a paradise. In the second case, however, the earth would be transformed into heaven, and death of the flesh and the soul would disappear forever. But how, and if? Not even the first angel of heaven can know this in advance. Only the Father knows. But what I have now revealed to you, tell no one beforehand, until after a few earthly years, when you will have heard that I have been raised from the earth. But the daughters asked what such raising would consist of. But I say to them, when you hear of this, your hearts will probably be very sad. But then take comfort in the fact that after 3 days I will be in your midst again, and will deliver to you myself the great confirmation of the New Testament and the keys to my eternal kingdom. But see to it that I then find you as pure as you are now. Otherwise, you cannot become my brides for eternity. On this, the daughters and their mother vow to me to observe everything I have commanded and advised them to do.